Who owns your digital data after you die? Can your children claim inheritance on it? India's century old 1925 succession law was written in a world without smartphones, cloud storage, encrypted devices, or social media. But now in 2026, interestingly, your iCloud data might just be the new thing asking you to rank your wills better and name inheritors of your digital property. Welcome to The Print. I'm Ruchi Bhattar, and this video isn't a suggestion or a warning about you securing your digital data after you die, rather about a Gandhinagar court order which allowed a daughter to inherit her late father's iCloud and iPhone account. Walking on the contours of Indian Succession Act and the Digital Personal Data Protection Act, it raises a complicated legal question for Indian families. Should legal heirs automatically gain access to deeply personal digital information simply because it forms part of a deceased person's estate? Under traditional succession laws, Class 1 and Class 2 legal heirs inherit a deceased person's estate by operation of law. But a person may not necessarily want those very heirs to access intimate personal data, private communications, photographs, or other sensitive digital information after their death, thereby creating a potential tension between inheritance rights and individual privacy preferences. To give you some details on the case, Shaishav Shah died in April 2025, intestate, meaning without leaving a will, with his wife and daughter as his only automatic Class 1 legal heirs. While the family inherited his physical belongings, they hit a wall regarding the digital estate, which was an iPhone 13 Pro Max and an associated Apple iCloud account, arguing that the account contained data of immense emotional, sentimental, and practical significance, including years of photographs, videos, and voice notes, and Apple's statement that it could only facilitate access if the family was formally appointed as the legal administrator of the estate through a specific court order. The daughter sought letters of administration for assets that exist not in a bank vault but on a server. Granting the same, a court of Himanshu Chaudhary, additional senior civil judge in Gandhinagar, this month reasoned that in the absence of a nominee, the rights to manage and access the data must logically devolve upon the legal heirs, who essentially step into the position of data principal for the purpose of administration. The core of the legal strategy rested on Indian Succession Act as the petitioners filed under 278 of the Act seeking to be appointed as administrators of the deceased estate. A critical challenge was whether digital data could even be considered property under the century-old law. However, the court concluded that the existing legal framework in India is sufficiently broad to recognize digital data as movable property. Drawing from the General Clauses Act 1897 and the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita 2023, the court noted that the definition of property is inclusive and expansive. By recognizing digital assets as part of the estate, the court allowed the Indian Succession Act to be applied to the cloud, granting the daughter the authority to manage her father's digital legacy as his legal representative. The secondary hurdle in such cases is the right to privacy, to which the court highlighted that the right to privacy is an inherently personal right that extinguishes with the individual. Applying the legal maxim that personal right of action dies with the person, the judge held that privacy claims cannot be used to block lawful heirs from administering a digital estate. Interestingly, Section 14 of the DPDP Act allows a data principal to nominate a person to exercise their rights after death. In this case, the father had not appointed a nominee, but the court was persuaded that the digital data stored in the Apple iCloud account of the deceased constitutes a valuable digital assets forming part of the estate of the deceased, capable of administration under the Act. However, in a country of India where wills are rarely drafted and even fewer times read out to the successors, this nomination cannot conflict with the will. And where there are multiple successors, the nomination would be akin to an executorship in administrative capacity rather than an appointment of a successor in derogation of a will or inheritance law. Therefore, directing Apple to assist the daughter in recovering the data from both physical device and the iCloud account facilitating password resets, and providing technical assistance to retrieve locally stored data where feasible. The court ruled on the posthumous governance of digital assets, which it said is presently largely determined by unilateral contractual terms of service providers, which has been characterized as digital feudalism, concentrating control in private platforms rather than users or their legal heirs. Experts that we spoke to tell us that this remains a very new and evolving area of jurisprudence in India, with limited legal precedent so far, pointing out that the ruling opens up a far more layered conversation around digital inheritance because digital assets and personal information may not always be the same thing. As in, while certain digital assets may comfortably fall within the framework of succession law, deeply personal data may raise entirely different concerns around privacy and consent after death. In fact, Raghu Rai, one of India's best known and most celebrated photographers, who passed away recently, did the same by securing the inheritance of his digital assets like photographs, archives, Instagram, online photo albums. Experts believe that this order opens up floodgates to people approaching courts for asking for orders for the decryption of crypto wallets held by their parents, access to social media and email IDs, and other digital estates. However, they also caution that the order has limited precedential value unless it is challenged before a higher court. They also highlight that even though this has already been contemplated by the law, as such legal principles existed, this order adds judicial oversight and interpretation. With that, thank you for watching.